Today's verse is from John chapter 12:26, and it says, "Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me." You know, what I've learned about this verse is, so I do public speaking for a living, and one of the things that I've noticed about my public speaking is I've been trying to speak like motivational speakers. I've been trying to speak to create like a result. I've been trying to speak to control. I've been trying to speak to effectively to make money. And I've realized that actually my speaking hasn't really truly been honoring God. My speaking has been all about myself. One of the things I've learned about myself over the years is I've had a high need for people to like me, validate me, and approve of me. And I know why, coming from my childhood. To give you some context, I was raised by my mum on a council estate in Birmingham. My dad left my mum when I was very young. And that initial child experience of having a rejection, like one of my parents effectively rejecting me as a child, I've carried that through my whole life. 41 at the time of doing this video. And what I've effectively done is I've been spending the majority of my whole life trying to meet my needs in a way that will have other human beings validate me and approve of me, and basically tell me that my dad didn't make the right decision and I am enough. And for most of my adult life, I've been looking for human beings to validate me rather than God. For most of my life, I've been sinning by trying to serve myself instead of serving God. And what I've learned is the more and more I focus on myself, the unhappier I get, which is ironic, right? Because, we talk about if you're on an aeroplane and you've got children. We've got 2 children, we've got Sage and Zen. When we're on an aeroplane, they teach us, what do they teach us, right? Put your own oxygen mask on first, and then your children, so you can take care of them. My good friend Vinay calls this selfless selfishness. Now, I'm not talking about looking after yourself. Like this morning I got up, and after meditation and prayer, I had a workout in my hotel room. I've got you can't see it out of the shot, I've got my resistance bands. I did some working out. That kind of selfishness, selflessness is good, because that has filled me with an energy and a vibrancy that means when I'm on stage, I've just been on stage this morning, I'm more likely to be able to show up and serve the audience. But for most of my life, I've been serving with a attachment to outcome. I've been serving with a need to get something back from other human beings. I haven't been really serving God. I've been really fundamentally serving myself. How can I make more money? How can I make more sales? How can I get more stuff? And it's amazing, because I've been doing it for years, and it's only up until recently that I've realized it hasn't brought me any joy. I've learned that unless we are truly serving others, unless we're truly serving God, we're never truly fulfilled. I remember hearing the motivational speaker Tony Robbins once say, "Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure." I've had a lot of success in my life. Have I been fulfilled? Not very much. The only times I've really felt fulfilled is when I know I've been serving God. whether that's been helping on the kids club in my church, or tidying the house for my wife. And doing it just because she's stressed out, because she's overworked and she's tired. In fact, I should do the housework more often. I don't do that enough. I'm sorry, Sati, if you're watching. I'll try better. But I truly do believe in that verse. When we serve God, when we truly serve, and you may be watching this video, and by the way, I am a Christian. I was baptized last year. You don't need to be a Christian for this to be appropriate. What we're talking about here is really the true secret to living is helping other people, is giving, is focusing on others rather than self, doing good in the world, helping people without expectation, without a hidden agenda, just doing it because it's the right thing to do. And I, for a very long time, have been trying to serve myself, and it's just brought me more pain. It hasn't brought me more love. It hasn't brought me more passion. It hasn't brought me more aliveness. It's brought me more doubt. It's brought me more fear. It's brought me more greed. It's brought me more pain. So my hope is that you take from this video, my prayer for you today is that if you're in pain, if you're in emotional pain, right now it may be because you have a spotlight over you and you're shining the light on yourself. You're telling yourself the stories of why your life should be different than what it really is. I'm here to tell you that when you start focusing on yourself and you start focusing on others, your whole life will change. And hey, just so you know, I'm in it right now. I'm not a preacher. I'm not preaching this message from I've figured it all out. I'm still figuring this out as we go along. But if this video just helps one person, it feels like it will have congruently done what ultimately the Bible is telling us to do, which is to focus on serving God and to focus on serving others. Hope this resonates. I wish you a beautiful day. God bless you. See you soon.